Right, we're back in this hell of a place. Last time I managed to beat my, not beat my father. He beat, uh, he beated me up, but this point, I count that as a success. At least he got to fight him. At least he couldn't hide behind his whatever servants, workers, the Furies, whoever. So let's see what's new in this hell of a
You're
house.
back. Wait, what happened? My list says you got killed by a redacted? What's that even mean? I've never seen anything like this.
Ah, my father gets special treatment, as always.
Don't want to talk about it.
Nice. Let's give a
Moment, lad.
gift to Achilles.
Achilles, look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me. You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much,
Aw.
sir.
Nice. Let's talk Achilles. No, poor guy.
saw
I
your
think-
father storm out of the house in his regalia, so he must have confronted you himself at last. I
Yes.
see that must have not gone well. You were so close.
I was close to leaving the Underworld. Yes, I was not close to beating my father, no. I am a little, like, I feel slightly desperate, given the fact that I feel like that was one of my best builds ever, the last playthrough. Like, I know I can get better, I still can get more upgrades. So, like, there is a chance that I will be able to beat my father at some point, probably will, but, like, I think with a lot of the other fights, I was like, okay, yeah, if I had, like, better boons or was a little, like, more prepared for this, knew what to expect. But like with my dad, I don't know. I think, maybe I just don't want to actually beat him. He's still my father or something. I mean, he is still my father, but that's not it. I sincerely doubt I can.
Well, at least I know who will be waiting for me the next time I climb all the way to the Temple of Styx and manage my way out.
True.
Don't lose heart, lad. I did not train your father, only you. He is a god, but he is just a god. If you'll forgive my bit of treason there.
I mean, like in your case, definitely. I find this very charming about
Just a
like
god.
Greek mythology. Also,
No time to rest.
I want to though. I want to rest. I just kind of, I don't know. I appreciate how human they are and oh God, who they are. They're just their own people. I saw you there, Serby.
Just please be careful where you go after you eat all this time, okay, Serby?
You're my good
Oh
boy,
my God.
yes, you are.
He is a good boy, and he did support us. He doesn't want us to leave, and yet he did not wish to fight us. Oh, our father is gone. That is a surprise.
No.
I do not wish to relax there. I mean, it could potentially trap me in the underworld forever, huh?
Not as comfy as it looks.
Okay, fine.
Obvious girl.
I mean, I would. Where is my dad? I mean, he's still waiting for us, right? That's what's happening.
Let's do it.
That sounds fun.
really cannot wait to
I mean,
see
like,
lots of foul creatures on Twitter.
I am not a fan of fishing IRL. Like, But I'm also, like, really into fishing in video games. And you know what?
There,
Let's
let's change the color theming up a little bit.
make everything a little purple. I like purple. Nice. Thank you. Is that a waste of my money potentially? Hello, Mac.
Don't test me any further, Zagreus. You know the rules. No violence in the house.
Girl. I like you. Can we be at least friends? Like, I'm not trying to antagonize you. I was like expecting a little more oomph, after I almost finally left. But I assume that would be seen as a reward for whatever my impertinence. Infernal Soul, Boiling Blood. Yeah, let's. Am I wasting money? Maybe. I don't know.
Power.
How's my prophecies going? Nice. Nice. I mean, it's going. Clearly it's going. Can I rest? No, no resting. Okay. I mean, like, you kind of added though, dude. Alright. I just like want to continue talking about books, but we'll get to it once I go through, this whole thing.
Though I am being paid to tell you that, but not being paid to not tell you that last part.
I have to ask you something, mate. What do you even need the pay for, anyway?
That, pal, is nobody's business but my own. Besides, it's impolite discussing money all the time. Now back.
Nice. Now back to beating you. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's nice. Form in which to blame. Nice. I mean, let's go with it. Let's go with this just because I...
Yeah, nice.
Okay. What can I do? The form in which the heart... Aspect of Zagreus. Special automatically seeks the foe last struck by your attack.
My aspect of Coronoct is stronger now.
Okay, that sounds nice. I mean, like, I like that I can get stronger, but I'm not. So let's go. And let's see if there's much to do. Oh, this is what I want, actually. I also probably want to look here, right? Yeah, I like this one. Okay, so the bracelet thingy, thunder signet ring, I guess. Nice. I like that. Nice. Where is the this thingy? No, that's. Oh, okay. I want to keep this one. I'm just a little confused. Okay, I'm boring myself. Okay. I doubt it's going to be just one more time, Zagreus. I'm so sorry.
That is cold.
Oh.
Last time I felt a chill like this was on the surface. But who? Well, one way to find out, then...
Right.
I understand, young Zagreus, that you would seek to leave that bitter darkness for this bitter cold. Quite honestly, I fail to see why.
Hello, Grandma.
But I'll aid your plight. Why not? For I can offer plenty of assistance, and you soon shall grow fond of it, I think.
Hello, Grandma. I mean, my special is... Okay, no, of course I want my dash to do... Demeter, like, I love the way she looks. Just, like, genuinely not... It's not even, like... I think with... like, most of the designs, I just prefer to... like, it's... Her design specifically just looks very nice in the sense of, like, beautiful. Genuinely just beautiful. Like, I would wear that kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to get at. So, like, I thought I would be finished with the Book of Nights thingy, and it is called that. By Halib, like, I'm not... It's in, like, decent part because I chose not to finish it as of now, because I kind of wanted to discuss it with my partner. So I just decided to wait for him to catch up. His reading, I guess. Oh, that should be gold. Nice. Nice.
Let me see.
Well, let's continue. And it's one of those, but it's like, I am enjoying it so far. Um, it's, I am well aware of like,
Come on then.
it's kind of feeling, I wouldn't say incomplete, just like, as if the author, like, she knew what she was trying to tell as a story, but she wasn't sure how to make the characters like part of it. Because as of now, it kind of drags. And like there are clearly a lot of things going on, and like all those things are intertwined and whatnot. And like it's not like there isn't enough happening technically, but it feels a little like it's happening around the characters, even when it's happening directly through them. Um, it's it's just as if like it wasn't completely clicking. Like they are living their lives, right? And there's like a lot of this like mystery going on around, and
Juicy.
it's genuinely like I genuinely want to know what's going on, but it's kind of happening like far away from them at the same time. Because like I don't think the characters themselves fully understand like that something is happening, and like it's more like they are incidentally part of it. Like they are not. I'm not explaining this very well. Basically, Aries. Do I go Aries? Do I go Health? I go Aries. But she knows the kind of mystery she's trying to tell. What it's about, and like how it fits into the like world building and whatnot, and like their general like life story. But it doesn't fully match where the characters are at. Like there is no
Death dealer, my kin. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there. Souls mostly having died before, but still.
that is like sure. There's like no real connection to the characters, even when the things that are happening are very personal. It doesn't read as if these were like huge things happening around them or to them. More like you can tell that someone dying or like you discovering like a close person is a huge liar and has done some like really despicable things. Those are the kinds of like life-changing matters, but because the characters have already been through a lot, they don't react to those revelations in a way that feels like they're huge. And so there is this disconnect between what you are objectively reading and how it feels when you're reading it. And I don't think that's necessarily like a bad thing. Obviously, I think like it works for who these characters are. But at the same time, I think it's a big reason why the story feels so slow paced, despite a lot of things happening. Because the characters kind of like ignore how big they are and they don't seem to have a big impact on them. And I also think it's kind of the same in the past. Like, there are a lot of chapters from the past, and I understand why they are there. But that is my like biggest gripe with the pacing. Actually, is that like what Holly Black does in this book, at least what she's done so far, and I'm like over halfway through at this point. She writes like some, fast pacings. Finally, something is happening. High stakes, mystery. Want to know what's happening, and then like right after, you know, that like right after you reach the top, the climax of that scene, she ends the chapter, which is fine, cliffhanger, right? And then goes into the backstory. So that's a chapter from the past. And that, like, no matter what is happening in the past, the stakes are going to be much, much lower just because you, like, know where the characters are right now, right? So you are 100% sure that, like, this person is still alive or whatnot, right? That is a problem with prequels generally. Does not mean that prequels cannot be interesting or fun or well done, but it is a challenge. And like that, basically, you have like kind of a prequel within the book. Um, and like they just, I cannot get interested in the past plotline when I'm just on the edge of my seat, hoping to find out as soon as possible what just happened in the present timeline. So, like, while I understand the need to, have something like high stakes, low stakes, high stakes, low stakes, right? Like, do a bit of that. So it's not overwhelming. It does not get boring. You can focus on the more mundane things and, like, give the characters a little bit of room to breathe, while simultaneously also keeping you entertained and, suspend, like, keeping suspenseful. Uh, I don't think it works very well when you have two distinct timelines. I think the same thing also goes for like different POVs. I feel like if you're switching between POVs in the middle of an action sequence or something that is just, you know, um, cliffhangery, right? I feel like you have to keep both of those POVs like similarly engaging, right? So this is like not working for me, even though I'm generally a person who's really interested in like lore and like the past of the characters. Like it's something that I personally really appreciate, even though I know a lot of people find it boring. Like it's the Lord of the Rings being boring because there's so many like descriptions and it talks too much about like the history and the genealogy or whatnot. And I'm like, no, that's like the best part. I'm really into that. So it's not like I don't think it's me being the wrong audience in this case. It very much just is that it doesn't work well, and it would be much better if those like past timeline chapters were placed in places where there's like a lull in the main storyline. um so like that is my biggest gripe with it. But even like in the past, and I think part of it is that we already like know somewhat what happened to those characters, especially like the main one. um it still feels like the huge things are happening around the characters rather than to them, especially again with the main character. And I think that's like a personality thing with her, and part of it is trauma, but like she's also experiencing the trauma that formed her in the past. So I feel like she should be a little different in the past, and she kind of reads the same now and then. And granted, it's not like the past sequences, at least the ones that pertain to the main character, are told from her POV at that time. They are labeled as past, and like it's kind of like she is telling us the story. Like not literally. I don't think that like within the story she's literally telling us, but on page that's how it's written. Like this is what happened, basically, kind of framing for the past sequences. So I like what was I trying to say? See, I keep losing my train of thought. Uh Oh my god. What did I say? I hate this. I'll continue playing and I'll hopefully remember. Mm, I'll go with Doom. I'll go with being a special little snowflake or whatever. I think I am. Oh, hello. That's it. I like that one generally. I don't think it makes much sense for me right now. Nice. No, I don't think I want to waste money on these. These are temporary. Um,
Ringers.
what is happening? I've never seen you. Who are you? I'm a little terrified. Oh my god. Who are you? Ow. What? Whoa. I had my hand placed in the wrong spot on the keyboard. Who are these? Bother. Those are the ones I before how do I scroll? Like this. And these were the ones I okay, but these were Kogan Dragon, Bloodless, Ringer. Among Mortals, Thievery. Ah, okay. Okay. Nice. I that's ooh, I find that very interesting. I mean, I don't think that makes much sense to go to Garen right now. Ow. I cannot move for some reason on occasion. I'm not 100% sure what's happening. If my keyboard is malfunctioning or what. I'm still trying to figure out what I was trying to say with saying that it was like the past. I know that I was talking about how like disconnected it feels, especially with like the main character. But like she's supposedly at that point, like these things are happening to her like prior to her becoming the person who she is now. And uh it's like I know she's telling us a story about who she was back then, and like that will be colored by her current perspective. But still, when she's talking about those like life-changing moments, I kind of wish I could see her reacting to those things as if they were life-changing. And there are like hints of that at points, but generally it just kind of feels like we are being told, oh, that like this was how it began, but maybe I was like born into it. Like, yeah, sure, of course, like her personality. Uh Something that like, is going to interact with her experiences and create like her new personality, if that makes sense. Like her, current personality plus the experience. Her current personality, her current self. Right? That's kind of how that works. But I also like it's very clear that we as the readers know that she thinks unnecessarily like lowly of herself in certain aspects, that like you can clearly see the trauma. Like Holly Black writes traumatized characters a lot, and she knows she's writing traumatized characters. So that's a also very purposeful thing where she like blames herself basically for all things that were clearly not her fault, where she was the one being failed by the people around her, but she's like, oh, but I made this choice. And also, oh, you are reading it and you're like, but you were a child in that situation, right? But I would then like to see maybe the child then like on page clearly reacting to that situation in a way that's, incongruous with the way she describes herself as the person who's basically to blame for a lot of these things that are happening now or happened in her past. Like, I'm not saying she's not to be blamed for anything bad that has ever happened to her, but she is clearly like, she clearly thinks that she was just born a broken person, born a villain, and that's like very much another thing. And maybe it's purposeful. Like, I would not put it past Holly Black that the way she like lets her, describe herself and describe the past in this kind of detached manner is very purposeful, because it's supposed to be like her view of life, but it's not completely accurate. I would not put that past her, but then I would probably wish to see more hints to that in the memories, like her describing a thing happening, and then and her reaction to it maybe, but like the way she interprets that reaction is different from like how you interpret it, something like that, right? Like, and I don't think that's like really that much. So that like bothers me generally a little bit, that kind of disconnect between what is happening around and to the characters, and like what we are, being shown from their reactions and whatnot. But that, like, I really enjoy. I'm still very much enjoying the premise. It's going to be the same as last time, huh? When I was playing this, whatever creature. I hate this miniboss. It's absolutely the worst. And please tell me, why am I so bad at this? So like the basic is not that great, but I still really, really enjoy it. I enjoy the world building. I enjoy the atmosphere. I'm not sure, like the main character feels all kind of similar to, like maybe the main character from Tithe, in that like specific traumas, maybe. I think Jude is also obviously a very traumatized character, and like Kay, I think is the one from Tithe. Whatever the actual pronunciation of that name, I'm very, very sorry. She's like the least traumatized technically, at least like prior to the events of the book. I think afterwards, well, yeah, like maybe she's still actually the least traumatized, which is to say something. But she's, her life has not been as like messed as both Jude's, especially Jude's, honestly, poor girl, and Charlie's, which is the main character from the Book of Night, have been.
Because in spite of all your efforts, it is probably the case that you still have a long and painful road ahead.
Yes, very much true. I think this is nice. Let's get some treasure actually.
That was 5 seconds, right?
Ooh, interesting. Even if it's just because I think that this run is definitely not going to be the one that's going to win me the game, so I like might as well just get things that will be useful in the future. Oh god, daddy! Literally god, right? Like she reads a little similar to the type main character to me, in that kind of like, I am a mess, and I like don't care about being a mess, and I own that. I own being a little weird and odd, and whatnot. And like it's not an inherently bad thing. It's and like, by the way, I do want to say that it's never really felt to me like I'm not like other girls. Like there's this kind of feel specifically to how Holly Black writes that, that reads fairly accurate to me, in that like that these characters do feel alienated without being necessarily that judgmental over the other characters, and they are alienated for like good reasons. I don't mean that it's like valid to alienate them because of that, but like it's not, I don't like pink, it's, you know, which also it's kind of valid because like we are being horrible to feminine things and like teenage girls, and of course you would want to distance yourself from that, because you, of course you like will think that it's, you know, a horrible, no thank you, it's a horrible thing to be a girl and like girly things when that's exactly what you're told your whole life actually, and it's all around you. But that's very different tangent, and I don't want to go on that one right now. But you know, it's not like, oh, I don't like pink and I like to swear and drive a motorcycle or something. No, it's very much like either you know, it's like it's valid. It's very much things where of course you would be alienated if that was what you were experiencing. Oh, hello. I am very much not doing well. This is not going to be. I will be glad if I get to Asphodel this time. Which is like after getting to fight my father last time, so you know, it's not exactly. I have not played in a long time. Well, long time, like 2 weeks, week and a half, something like that. Because I was on holiday and I could not access my computer, which means I'm very much out of practice and I am not the best person to play video games on my best day. So I'm definitely not, you know, that right now. And I'm also very much just talking about irrelevant books. So there is that. So Book of Night, Holly Black. It's I'm not sure if I particularly enjoy the main character, even though like I know I just talked about like how I think Holly Black does the kind of alienated, not like other girls girl very well, because it's not actually the really weird and kind of misogynistic, although understandable trope we see in YA, which, by the way, this is technically not YA, this is technically adult fantasy. It kind of reads like YA, but like more so because some YA has characters that don't read like teenagers. Not because this one reads so much as if you were reading, you know, a like 15-year-old story. So that's good. Like it reads like a story of a young adult, and like the main character is 25, so I'd say it's fairly accurate. Like it's fine, but it's very much the kind of fantasy you would read if you wanted to read. Okay, I should probably focus on what's happening here. You hanging out, dearest. Okay, sure. You two don't really strike me as very similar people. I mean, this one is fine. I just okay. I'm just. You know what? I can do whatever I want. I'm not going to. Okay, sure. Yeah. Let's. I have a lot of money. I can afford this. I mean, like, I kind of... Now I need Karen, actually. You know, now it would be nice. I don't want more money, but apparently that is what I get right now, right? And now I don't know what I was saying. Lord help me. Lord Hades. Where am I? Was I don't know what keys I was smashing, but they were clearly not the right ones. I'd also probably use the special because I think I have upgraded it twice already and I like rarely use it. Yes, keep drinking, my enemies. I have poisoned you with alcohol. What am I doing? I'm like... Okay, Karen, yay, finally. Ooh, there's a thing here. I can fish.
I missed.
All right. Well, I will need to learn how to fish. Okay, that's the thing in every single game where you fish. I like it takes me always a very very long time. It always takes me a very very long time to learn how to actually properly do it. Like it happened in Pokemon and Stardew Valley. Like there are other games where you fish. Ooh. What is interesting? What is that?
In there yet?
Oh, hello, hello.
What's with that Chiron man? He's sort of, I don't know. Though I am glad he's been of service.
I don't think he's very lovely. He comes at me and I like that. And he clearly really likes gold, so you know, I don't particularly care for it. What's your level in this game? I'm not reading stuff. That's I like this one. It's a decent one. What's my level in this game?
No urns permitted in this chamber.
I'm very much... I have never... Are there levels? I have gotten to like through Elysium. Like I think I've beaten Tartarus with all the weapons. Got to like and got to fight my father. Last time it's like my best. I have only beaten like the Minotaur once, and that was like I think I was like very lucky last time with the Moonsight God because I think they like very much matched my playstyle, and I still managed to not even do a thing to my father. This is my like third attempt at playing this game, but like the previous two ended fairly early on, so that's that, and I'm just not.
Should come in useful.
I'm just not very. You know what? I'm just gonna. It's my grandmother. It's my grandmother. Of course, I'm going to be nice to her. Okay.
Yes.
I still have. You know, this time at least.
It's not.
Oh, hello, Meg. Finally, you. I'm happy to see you again. Actually.
For all we've been through, never once have I wanted you to meet my sisters.
Yeah, no.
Why not? We had a lovely time getting to know each other. We laughed, we cried.
Did
The
you?
only regret was that you couldn't be there yourself.
Sure. I mean, like at least with the one that it's the one that looks like Harley Quinn, the one that talks. That's the other one who just calls you murderer.
You don't know what you're saying.
We talked with that one.
Permitted in the house. Oh, come on. One of us is going back there now.
Hopefully not me. I mean, like, I still at least have the... whatever... Ow. I was too close to you. I, like, at least still have the... Death Defiances this time. Like, last time, not during the attempt where I, you know, got to fight my father, but before that, I managed to lose all of my Death Defiances to that crystal miniboss, which I just hate. So that was not a great start to my, you know, previous attempt. So like this is better. That one did not go well. Was I fighting the murderous Fury? Probably. I genuinely like her design. I mean, like I say that about like 99% of the characters. To be fair, But that's because the character design is fabulous. Like, that's have rarely seen character design as good as this. It's very thoughtful, and like the attention to detail is amazing. I should also potentially use casts. Hello, my previous ex-girlfriend. Is this what our, bedroom life looked like? Just like, without dying as much. And like also I do believe that we probably did not have all of the witches and like other damned souls there with us. But maybe that is also some like, I don't know, one of our kings. I doubt my father would approve of that usage of the souls of the damned. Though, to be fair, probably more so than my attempts to leave Tartarus. So, not Tartarus, the Underworld. I mean, like, also Tartarus, but... So, like, it could be worse. It could be... Oh, it's these ones. Ow. Thank you. Thank you, but no. Ow. Did I? Okay. I'm going to, unfortunately, lose my Death Defiance, which is fine. That's fine. It could be worse. I could also just die. Ow. Do not hit me. That would not be nice of you. This is not consensual. The fact that I consented in the past to your usage of your whip does not mean I consent now. I did withdraw the consent. Or did not give it in the context of, yes, this place. I think you're good. I could be worse, but like I should be better. Like given the amount of time I spent playing video games and like playing even like Hades specifically. But that's the thing with me, Darren. But like thank you very much. At least I managed to at least we are not ending this attempt. Still almost at home, and at least, Mech is the one going to say hi to Cerberus for now. Oh, there's this thing.
The Erinyes, known also as the Furies. They are the trusted sentinels of Lord Hades, charged with torturing the worst of mortal kind, and ridding the underworld of any fool enough to trespass where they do not.
In your bio, you're trying to become bad at video games. Why is that? Because I hope it's going to work as like reverse psychology. That if I tell myself that I am trying to be bad at video games, which I am, like I understand that technically I am above average, which is genuinely just because I play a lot. So like obviously if I just take an average person who doesn't play much and like put them in front of my computer and like, start most of the video games I've installed there will probably be worse than me. But if I look at other people who play even like half as much as me, they're all basically like they're statistically likely to be better than me. So like, hey, I am just anytime I try to play a video game, I'm actually kind of bad at it. But also, I hope it's going to work as like reverse psychology, and I'm actually going to be like amazing at video games suddenly. So like, I should just not tell people how many hours I've already put into Hades and other like roguelite video games and other video games as well. But like, that's the thing. Like, that's a great idea. Thank you. I think so too.
Failed to do her job.
As always, of course she has. Like, I'm, you know me. I'm very good. Well, I don't need that. I mean, should I? Probably. Sure. Let's just buy one of these for once. I like never do that because I really hate spending money on things that are like temporary, which is also the reason I don't use Call, but like the Call is technically not temporary. It's just, it's just something I cannot use all the time. Same reason I don't really use Cast, even though I'm using it a little more now that it's like upgraded. But yeah, I like last year when I attempted to finish playing Hades, I got to Asphodel on my first I got to Asphodel on my first try. And like I very much believe that was specifically because I was playing a lot of roguelites at that point. So I was like doing, okay, what am I doing? I should focus. I'm not great with like bone hydra heads. Hello. I mean, like I'm saying that as if I was great with any of the enemies, you know. But like there are enemies where it's a little less of an issue. Also, like it's not helping that this place is full of lava, and I love to dash, because dashing is like suicide in lava-filled asphodel. How many times have I died to that? Oh, hello, you stabby stab thingy that wants to squash me. Hello, Bonehunter. This is basically like
See that, Coronet?
nice. So, and like this time I was replaying The Witcher 3 for the like third time in my life. And like I very much could see how I was playing this the same way as I play The Witcher, which just means like click, 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 click. Which like kind of works with some of the weapons. Everyone is trying to say I'm the best. I mean, genuinely, like, I think you want to, stand out. And like, if you want to play video games for other people, right? Like, you want to be good. You want to be good, and it's also like very likely that the gamers are very good at the games they play. Uh, like I know that like Northern used to not be great at some of the games, at least that he played. Like I think specifically Binding of Isaac was one of those, and he got like very good at very good at it. Oh bye, where is my tongue? Uh so like you obviously like don't have to immediately be the best at what you do, but most of the big profile gamers are going to be good at what they do. So you kind of want to associate yourself with that. But like I know I'm never going to be that. I'm not that interesting. But I still enjoy playing video games, and I still enjoy sharing that with others. And I also hope that like other people maybe will see me play and be like, oh yeah, I can just enjoy playing video games without being, great at those, because like I think it can make you feel a little like okay, you shouldn't play, especially some gamer areas are a little toxic, like not all of them, but sometimes the people that are going to be like you're not a real gamer if you cannot play it on this difficulty or whatnot. And like I think it's great to see people who are not the best of the best. So like that's kind of my approach. Also, this is a spam. No, not you. Yeah, thank you for like for saying. I am very much not going to deal with that. I'm going to continue playing. At least I'm getting spam. That means like someone actually got here and watched. Decided that like I might I don't know, click on it. Your special piercers. I like that one. It's an alright upgrade. Let's get some nectar. Maybe I'll give it to. Oh my god, Artemis. She's my favorite, actually. She seems decent. Oh, hello. Okay, I should focus more. I'm like. Okay. Yay. Die. Thank you. That was nice of you to die, actually. Everyone should die. I mean, I don't mean everyone. I mean all of my enemies. And like, I don't even think you are my enemy. I just think you are a dead person whose job right now is to try and stop me from leaving the Underworld. And that is like more on my father and his lack of communication skills or wants or whatnot. Like, of course I'm going to like try and find my mother when you've been lying to me my whole life. and the way you show that you care about me is by insulting me and telling me how horrible I am and how useless I am, and basically that I should just like shut up and do whatever you want me to do, but also you have the option to delete any one of the shit. Yeah, I know, but like my ability to actually do it right now is like 0. Which is, okay, yeah, finally. Ha! I figured it out. Have you recently started streaming? Technically, yes. Like, I tried for a little bit last year.
Looks like a good bet.
And then I just stopped after like forgetting to save one of my Hades attempts, and like I wanted to get back into it, but then I didn't have time, so I stopped. And now I'm like back to streaming, but like I streamed a little bit last year, but for a very, very short time. And like I did get some spam at that point, but like no one else was watching. So like it did not really care. Also, I can just fun. Yeah. Yay! I figured it out. Good. Ooh, nice. So yeah, like kind of new to streaming, and like I'm not like unable to learn these things. I'm just kind of very bad at multitasking. So like trying to switch my brain from I'm trying to play to how exactly does this specific app work. It's like not working very well for me, but I managed. Ooh, sure.
Got stronger there.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you, mate.
Be thankful that the rivers to your realm have not yet frozen over, Zagreus.
She does remind me of like the fictional cold grandmothers. Like I know she literally is, but and in this case, it is literal. But like her, like even like the facial structure, it's very much reminiscent of like. Why am I remembering Princess Diaries right now? I do not know. And like technically, in the film, the grandmother isn't even that cold. But like in the books, the grandmother is unhinged, to say the least. But like she reminds me kind of the queen from there. My cast. Your boons become common in rarity every 3 encounters. Interesting. Fine. I'll take the cast. Ooh, you want to talk to me?
Cheers, mate.
Hello?
Provide me any insight as to just what sort of hideous monstrosity awaits me over on the next infernal island, Kiron, mate?
I mean, he seems to care to tell me something.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, probably. Yes, I did just dash into the lava, despite there being literally 0 enemies. That is what I partially mean by like being very bad at this. Oh, it's you. I remember you. I've fought you before. Dusa is a much nicer version of you. And I think you should, follow her example. I would appreciate it, certainly. Maybe you could clean up the lava around here, so there's less of it, and I don't dash into it as often. I could use the cast, right? Maybe not. Sure. Fine, this is not... I mean, like, I know this is not going to be one where I fight my father, so... This is fine. I can just practice. I basically, like, need something that allows me to... That was very bad. Allows me to, like, deal a lot more damage. Because, like, I love taking the, like, boons that do something to my dash, or just like my attack, weaken them or whatnot. But like I sometimes tend to like over focus on that, instead of like the damage, and you also kind of just need that because like I given the things I'm not good at, well, right, this was not great. Given where my weaknesses lie, I basically like need to kill the enemies as fast as possible. Like I'm not one of those players who can avoid the attacks for a long time, who's more like maybe playing on the defensive. No, I need to be very, very offensive. I need to do a version of The Witcher click, 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 click. It does not have to be that exactly, but these too many other game. Not right now, but generally, yes. I mean, like, I don't mean right now as in right now, because obviously I'm not streaming more than one video game. I did some Celeste. I should get back to that, because, like, my first attempts at playing Celeste, like, multiple attempts, ended with me not being able to get through, like, the first screen post, like, prologue part. But like last time I tried, I was a lot better at it, so I want to continue streaming that. Then I did a lot of Spelunky and The Binding of Isaac, a little bit of Slay the Spire, but I'm probably not going to get back to that until Slay the Spire 2 is released. I might do it then. I'm like kind of flirting with playing some more RPGs, just because I genuinely just enjoy talking about stories and analyzing, character motivations and whatnot. Kind of why I talk about, books while playing this a lot. So I kind of want to see what that would look like if I played a game that's more conductive to it. Obviously, like, this also works for that a little bit. But the story here unfolds kind of very, very slowly. So I'll see about that. I played Vampire Survivors, just like a few roguelikes that I'm used to. I might just try other ones as well. I usually play indie games a lot more than mainstream ones. Though, like, I'm not going to scoff at all of those. I usually just don't play like online multiplayer games, or like, I mean, I do play some shooters, but I'm not really into like modern warfare, so that kind of thing. But like Doom is good, so maybe I should play some Doom. I'm like decent at that. It's very simple, like all of Doom. Like, either like I played original Doom and like the second one. I tried is it still the newest one? I don't know. Like, I think it's still the newest one. I tried that one and I was not impressed. It was a little too overcomplicated for me. So like I play a little bit of everything. I don't think I'll ever stream strategies though. I very much enjoy playing them. I think like genuinely the series I've spent the most hours on is Civilization. I started with like Civ 1 when I was a little kid. And I played a lot of modded Civ 5. Like I have like 1,000 hours on that one. And like quite a few hours, like a few hundred hours on like Civ 6. I'm definitely not playing Civ 7. It does not appeal to me. I already dislike Civ 6, so there's that. I'll probably not play that. I might get into some of the like turn-based RPGs. Might be kind of good. I did a lot of Baldur's Gate. I did not stream that, but I played a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I played the previous ones as well, but I played a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I used to really like playing XCOM. So like those are closer to, I guess, like strategies, especially XCOM. But I will probably not play like Age of Empires or Civ online ever. I mean, like on stream ever. But like, there's quite a few other games that I either streamed at some point or will stream again or plan on streaming or might stream. So there is that. And I should probably choose because I am... No, I'm not getting that. I mean, like, that's nice though. At least I got to use it. Curse of Nausea. Like, this would make a lot of sense, but I like trying things that I have never tried, especially like on the runs where I'm not doing very well. I feel like it's a good practice to just try things you might otherwise say no to, because I can like discover, you know, I might discover some... Oh, hello, it's you too. I might discover some like interesting boons that I might have otherwise missed. It's kind of low stakes when I know that this is not going to be a winning run. Hello. I kind of like these. Like, I'm not saying I'm great against them or that I never make mistakes, but like, I know how to deal with them. If I'm paying attention, I tend to be alright against those, and they're kind of... I don't know. I say that literally at a point where I like step onto the explosive they throw, for no reason whatsoever. That is what I mean by being a bad gamer. But no, I was kind of thinking about how I really enjoy characters from dysfunctional families. Specifically because, like, a lot of my favorite books are about that.
Nothing like a good old war amongst the mortals to quick demand for lots and lots of messages to go around.
I mean, Hermes is like, he's up there with my favorite gods. Not like favorite boons, but like he is charming with his workaholism. Sorry. Food. I mean, nice. After your dish. Both of these are good. I'm gonna go with that one. Something somewhere happened here. Okay. I am a sucker for these. They have plans for upgrading your Twitch profile. I mean, potentially at some point, like, obviously yes. But I'm also like kind of trying to do like 20 things at once, and I'm just like, I also feel kind of embarrassed about doing branding when like most of my streams are watched by me in like the moderator mode, and potentially my partner, and like randomly someone. So I feel kind of like, you know, I'm such a big deal. Like, I know that's not how that works, and like I never, you know, that's not how I obviously view people. It like, it shows that you care and that you put the effort into it and stuff. But like, yeah, so I probably should. But also, I feel like, it's like, why should I do it when I'm like, you know, it would technically probably help with people watching. I understand that, but, you know, I feel like I am like, I'm weird with even like promoting the fact that I stream to people I know, like my friends. I know that's like what most people do, that like they have, obviously not everyone, because there's people who like keep their online lives and their like offline lives completely separate. But a lot of people will just like tell their friends, right? Like, oh, can you watch me, subscribe, follow, whatever. And I'm just like, No, thank you. I will not, tell you to watch me. Please don't, actually. Please do not perceive me. So, like I'm kind of happy with people not watching me because, again, I, wish not to be perceived. So maybe I should, maybe my branding should just be, things that evoke that I am not here. That is very smart and makes zero sense. I love it would help you grow your channel. No, yeah, I know. Like that means that people would see me, watch me, and interact with me, and that is scary. People are scary. Gods are scary, obviously. At least the ones in Hades. I mean, like the Greek gods are. I mean, like I do have a lot of money, but let's go here. I'm like, at least the gods here are scary in the same way humans are. I don't want to give you the gift. Your cast drops this way. Your call creates winter. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's have call, actually. Let's actually use it. So, like, I will upgrade, or, like, deal with, the branding stuff, at some point. But, maybe once I have a Greek god on my side. Because until then, what if someone decides to use... If someone decides to use, like, their friendship or relationship with, like, Zeus against me, and I have no one to talk to? No one who would answer my call, huh? I genuinely... Okay. No? Where are the little bone hydras? Not yet, please. I mean, at least I really enjoy your design. I'm, like, less bad at this than I used to be, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think that's kind of how playing a game and, like, practicing anything actually works, but, I am genuinely surprised that I can get better at things that I'm, like, really horrible at. Because I'm one of those people who very much feels like, oh, I should be immediately good at things. Like, I tried for the first time, and if I'm not good at it, I'm, like, never going to be good at it. But I'm also, like, not the type of person to never, ever, try something more than once. I'm actually the kind of person who stubbornly refuses to admit that something is just not going to work. So, like, I mean, I don't mean necessarily, like, with big things, but, like, with committing to, like, books and video games and learning skills, like, I'm just going to be, no, I'm going to manage. Actually, even with some of the bigger things, like, sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. That's sweet. Oh no. Hydra. Girlie, no. Oh my. The bone hydra is... I don't know, she kind of looks like... the bone hydra kind of looks like it could be a very, very nice pet if it was, like, on your side. It's kind of cute, and... it sounds useful, right? Also, like, it has heads that do, different things. So, like, different utilities depending on what you need at that point. I mean, sounds like a really good thing to domesticate, right? And it is kind of cute, like, if you're into the whole dead aesthetic, which I might be. Obviously not, like, completely, but you know what? Nice, thank you. I mean, like, I tend to not use the call, but, like, I have it now, so why shouldn't I use it? Oh my. I am not... I'm kind of dying, huh? I'm not, like, even noticing myself getting hurt, which is a little hilarious. Oh my god, no, please. Do not stand on the lava. You are not improving. Okay. Maybe I'm cold. Well, then actually, this time at least. This time at least, I feel like, standing in the lava makes some sense given, the fact that I am literally using Demeter's boon, which is frozen gold stuff. I mean, it's literally gold. So, like, actually, maybe standing in lava isn't. Why did I die? Why did I step there? I don't know. If you're interested, I can help you with my ideas because I have interest in these things. Oh, thank you. That's very, very sweet of you. I'm not a designer. I like to draw and paint, and I used to like doing some editing, but that was when I was like 13, and I would create like website designs or whatnot. Like they were very cringy. It was very much a 13-year-old's idea of what cool looks like. And since then, like I like to draw and paint, but I'm not uh, like that's one of the things where I'm like where I have very much decided not to really look into it. So like that's very, very nice of you. Hello, Hypno. You are now, yes. Yes, actually.
And you know what? I want you to get back out there, all through Tartarus and Asphodel again, and knock some sense into it for me, okay? Okay.
Thank you. You're a good friend. Ooh. Hello. What are you doing here?
Someone with such a number of heroic deeds and glorious decapitations to his name. You ought to be more like ever boastful Zacharias and talk it up some more.
Oh, fear not, Orpheus. I was quite boastful in my day. And would you look at where it got me?
I mean...
Besides, I've not the imagination to come up with tales as tall as those of our Prince Zagreus.
I have to go now. See you soon. Thank you very much for watching and following, and it was really nice of you to support me. And hopefully, see you next time. Bye! Actually, like, oh, fear not Orpheus. Yeah, no, I mean, you might have been a little boastful, but also, like, you knew what you were getting yourself into, dude. You chose. It was your choice. Like, it got you here, but you knew that. You knew that when you made your decision, so.
What can I say? I try.
That's nice. I really enjoy the aesthetics. I'm gonna talk to him. Ooh, Daddy's back. He realized that maybe I'm actually never going to get out of here. Very cute. I'm going to pet you. Of course I'm going to pet you. Could I not pet you? You're so very cute. Oh, come on, Daddy.
Blood and darkness, but this place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
Father,
untrue.
Everybody's dead. Give them a break.
What would you even know of honest work? At least the wretched dead yet honor me as lord. I cannot
Yeah,
say
you are primarily my father. You're primarily my father. You are not, playing that role very well. Very well, huh? Can listen to music.
New piece there. Let's listen. Thought I'd find Meg here.
Not here. And didn't you say she's gonna go back?
So, hi, Prince. So, is there anything I can get you? Or maybe tidy up some more? Or I just thought maybe you'd like something to drink.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Sometimes sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then.
No, you're not. You're not getting out of there.
It's no big deal. I mean, forget I asked. Or anything. I'm sorry. Bye.
I mean, I said yes, actually. I said yes, actually. Girlie, oh, she's so sweet. Actually, I'm gonna give you a gift, Mama, who's not my mother, actually.
So much for me.
Adoptive Mama.
Thought you might like this.
You know your father does not like it when nectar is doled out on the premises, dear child.
Yeah, but he still accepted it from me.
I am not he, and I wished, regardless, to provide you a token of my affection.
Thank you.
I'm very grateful, Nix.
Okay.
The Fury Megara is under orders to prevent your passage out of Tartarus, my child. Conflict between the two of you is unavoidable. It brings me pain to have to see you fight.
Don't say that, Nix. Besides, conflict between Megara and me has always put the spark in our relationship. We're going to be fine.
Yeah, I think it is a little different when it's like, you know, about your dating life or in the bedroom, and when it's like, you know, literally trying to kill each other, even though neither of you can, like, actually die. But, you know, it's certainly a choice. Okay. I am a little apprehensive.
I can do anything.
Can you now? Boiling blood. I kind of want to get the next Death Defiance, but I might be better off just like buying the. Anything interesting
How many
here?
attempts has it been now?
18 attempts. It's not so bad.
It's
It could
not
be
bad
much
to
worse.
hear.
Let's go. Let's go. I mean, like, anything interesting around here? I'm not fighting with him. Sorry. I hate you.
Won't you say who hired you? Was it Achilles? Couldn't have been Nix.
I am an individual of some integrity, boyo, and protect my sources with my life. You'll have to kill me if you want to make me squeal.
I mean, I've done that a few times. Yeah, I'm gonna. Maybe should I equip you?
Let's test the bond between us.
Yeah, give me your best shot.
You know what? Let's kill you. Let's kill you. I like the shield. So like I genuinely enjoy stories with dysfunctional families.
Beamer.
My aspect of Aegis became stronger. Grant me the aspect of Zeus.
Nice.
Aegis, awaken.
Nice.
What's this one here?
You got something for my mama. Nice, but I'm keeping my revive. I think like it keeps me less anxious. So let's go. Because like obviously
Now fling the blasted thing again, I said. And put your anger into it this time, like so. Or if you've not anger enough for it yet, you'll learn, I promise you.
oh, I am angry enough for this because like my dad, you are horrible. You are my father, and I would appreciate if you know, actually were my father and actually like talk to me. But I genuinely love stories with. I mean, like I think.
Endure an everlasting winter's chill, young Zagreus. Not even your father's lifeless servants there beneath the earth.
I mean, like, isn't there like literally, you know, multiple characters who are like the Ice Queen? You are not her, very clearly not. You do not like, you know, being in a frozen land because of Persephone, and Hades, I guess. Obviously because of Hades, but like Persephone's loss. But like, I'd wager, you know, also like all of the animals who like to live in the, you know, Antarctica or Arctica and Antarctica. did I say Antarctica twice? So like no, 3 or 4 times, but whatever. Yes, I'm pretty sure I did. But like I genuinely don't think you are right.
Winter, that's when it's cold or something, right?
I mean, this one is good. I'm going to go with this one this time, though. Chill seems to be like I'm gonna Death Strike a lot, I think. Ooh, nice. Nice. I like that. Ooh, I'm gonna talk to my grandma again, huh? I think like a big part of the liking dysfunctional families stories comes down to the fact that I enjoy stories with complicated like
Lady Demeter.
psychological journeys of the characters, which very often ties to trauma. I don't want. I mean, that would be nice, but this one makes a lot of sense. And so like the and when I like liking that kind of thing, liking characters who have arcs about maybe not doing that great mentally, or like learning to get over their past or whatnot, like complicated stories about characters, stories that are not black and white but somewhere in the shades of gray, tends to be also kind of often about trauma, and trauma is usually like not always, but that kind of trauma I like to talk about, the kind of complex storylines.
Most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
Mm-hmm. Primordial chaos. Will I see you? Yes. I mean, like, this one doesn't really hurt me much because I forget I even have cast, so I'll do that. Like, the complex kind of stories about the character's psychology and whatnot tend to tie to odd family or like childhood dynamics, and like so of course I'm going to be drawn to stories where the characters just have kind of weird families. But it's interesting to talk about like Holly Black and her books while playing Hades, because like they're very, 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 very different stories, and like the vibes are not the same at all. But I am still reminded of the fact that like both, I mean, like specifically Book of Night and the Folk of Air series, but again, even like the fairy tales are about characters who have families who have failed them, and they are in the position they're in specifically because of those like family dynamics. With Jude, it's literally the person who's basically her father, oh yeah, I should have looked. I did not. Well, who are you? I have yet to actually meet you. Who are you? Yeah, that seemed fine. I'm gonna give you a gift
Lady Artemis,
because I really like you.
accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
Yeah, she seems generally
Hey,
pretty
thank you
nice.
for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
Oh, nice.
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
Arrowhead.
So even Demeter's become involved in this.
No, of course
Didn't
she
think
is.
would, though you'll be glad she did. Provided you stay on her warm and fuzzy side, of course.
I mean, she's giving me
Even there
cold.
myself.
I don't think I am on her warm and fuzzy side. This is like nice, but I'm gonna go with this. I'm going to get call again, but I think a little later. I think like Elysium Fields is probably where I should get it, but I don't need it before Asphodel. Of course.
Let's do this again sometime.
Yeah, I agree. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the father figure. Her father figure literally murdered her mother and her biological father in front of her when she was 9. So like, of course, she's deeply traumatized, and of course her family dynamics are very, very odd. And of course, like a lot of the characters are in weird positions, specifically because of lack of communication. And I like that Holly Black actually justifies the lack of communication in the relationships these characters have, and like not just romantic ones, like familiar ones as well. Definitely need the gold before I see my dearest friend, Karen. But so like she she actually thinks about why people might not talk about things, why they might ignore problems and things like that. And then it like I don't think it's I talked about it already, but then it's not very frustrating when that happens, I don't think. But I do find a lot of similarities actually. Like they're not the same, obviously. These are very, very different storylines. But you can see how like these families might care for one another. Ooh, nice. Hello, Knucklehead. What is a Knucklehead? My mother taught me countless water-dwelling denizens, though of this variety I learned much more only in darkest Tartarus, their one sole habitat being the deepest reaches of the river Styx. Okay, nice. Sisyphus. Oh. Well, that's good. Sisyphus. I feel like I might get something interesting there. I mean, like, not very interesting, but maybe.
Hello, sir. Hey, quick question, Sisyphus. You seen the other Fury sisters lately?
I have.
I've not seen the other Fury sisters in some time now that you mention it. Just Megara, the kindly one. And she is quite a handful on her own.
A little bit, yes.
Keep an eye out for the other two.
Let's go for darkness, as always. At least I'm not scaring any shades this time. I tend to like to do that a lot.
Do your worst.
Of course, the stories are like quite different, but there is this. Oh yeah, I was saying that the families like can care for one another, in their own ways, and it might not always be healthy, and it might not always be enough, and there might be issues around that, and like these things can be complicated and can, you know, still like be something that you care about. Like it does not make you a monster if your family and the way you interact is kind of messed up. And like Hades, you know, both as like generally the game, but also the character, right? It's like you can tell early on that just like the biggest part of the problem you are facing just genuinely is that like your father is sure. I do want to upgrade, but I do have a lot of money.
Kieran's shop.
Nice. Oh, let's get some of my enemies drunk.
Kieran's nasty stash there, did you, man? Well, good, good. Yeah.
Nasty? It's not nasty. It's very nice.
We can switch to a different boon.
No, I like my current one. You know what? I'm gonna get the call. I have never used Dionysus's call. I mean, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spook you. I just like destroying things, okay? Yeah, I agree. I agree very much. Like, I think it's clear early on that the issue... Oh, hello.
You really must like pain.
Alecto, that's what her name is.
Or maybe it's just me.
I do. But not from you.
Have a common interest after all.
Did you just compare yourself to me again, you trash?
I mostly enjoy it from your sister when we are in the bedroom together, but yes, sure. Ow, ow.
She's charging up. She's getting mad.
Ow.
She's psyching up.
I'm very focused and very much not paying attention to the fact that I'm technically streaming, but you know. Oh, girl.
She's powering up.
Oh, that looks very similar to everything I did to my... Oh, she's a lot less hurt than I thought she was. Well, it could be worse, I guess. I am very much not doing great. That's doing better than I'm doing. don't want to bleed, I want you to bleed. Well, that did not go as well as I wanted it to go, but sure. Ow. Ow. What am I doing? I think alright. Now I'm like... not doing great at all. Ah! That was very much not smart of me, but sure, I survived. I'm fine.
She wasn't very nice.
No,
Mine.
she was not very nice. At least I can heal. It was like very close to at least like keeping one more.
Go on to Asphodel and die.
Why every single time I like could? That help? Not really. I cannot get it back. It's fine. I can just go. It could be worse. Do you know the fact that like Hades does not communicate with you? He does not really know how to be your father. He's angry and bitter and hurt and whatnot. And he, you know what? Let's go. Let's go to Chaos once more. He just doesn't know how to deal. He does not know. Oh, nice. Pro Chili. Nice. Whence came life? That is a question mulled by many philosophers whom I have met or overheard, even once here within the Underworld, who have already learned something of death. Still, they know nothing of life other than that it came from chaos. True. Primordial chaos. Okay. Let's. It's very clear that, like, the issue isn't that Hades does not love you, he's just doesn't know how to deal with the situation, and so he, you know, lashes out at you, and you lash out at him, and you do not communicate, and that, like, that's kind of also the thing that's actually happening in Book of Night. Not between a parental figure and the main character, technically between the main character and the love interest, I guess. Although, like, the complexities of, like, the relationship with the parental figures, it's kind of also a staple of Holy Black's stories. I like that she at least tends to, like, keep the relationship to both of the parents kind of messy. That it's just not like one or the other. Like, it's not, oh, her characters always have like mommy issues or daddy issues. No, like, her characters always have both. I appreciate that. I think it's a nice balance, you know, feminism and all that jazz. Let's upgrade. And so, like, you know, that is a thing with her stories. Ow. Ow. Die. Why are you standing there? Like, that's the worst spot you could have chosen. Oh, hello. This is confusing. Why are there so many enemies suddenly? There were like 3 witches before this is happening. I don't particularly enjoy this. All find it fair. So like there's always, you know, issues with the parents. Or like surrounding the parents. Critical chance, attack strong shield. You know, that's not that great, but it's something. Ares for Dionysus.
Worth it.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy all of them because I'm kind of dying, and I think I need to prioritize immediate survival. You know, it's going to be that Gorgon again, huh? Ow. 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 I'm not doing great this time. I always try to do at least something like new, but this time I feel like I might just you know what. I might probably just end up like not doing anything interesting.
You're stuck down there, but we are gonna get you out of there together, you and I.
Special inflict hangover. I mean, I'm kind of dead, so. Hermes, yay. Can it be like with no fight, please? I would deeply appreciate that. Apparently, no. And it has to be you again. I don't like you. I mean, not that I like any of the enemies usually, but there are better and worse enemies, certainly. I don't mind you that much. That worked out alright.
So, what's good there, cuz? Who am I kidding? We can cut the small talk. I don't mind. I interrupt my brothers and sisters all the time.
Especially, I like being able to dash more than once. It's, you know, there should be a way for me to heal right now. I'm like, this is unfair. Ow. I mean, I'm not. I don't need to get. I mean, I do need them to do more of the renovations, you know, but. Ow! Nice. No, Wavemaker die. Wavemakers are not fun. You're also not fun. You should be nice, like Dusa. Who, well, I mean, like Dusa should probably get a little bit of your confidence. You should get a little bit of her, niceness and kindness and whatnot. And then we would all be very, very happy, actually. Except for Hades, I guess. But like, do we care about his happiness? Does he care about ours? I mean, he does. He clearly cares about our happiness, but does he have the ability to actually show us that? No. No, he does not. So, why should we care too much? Looks like there's something. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Power of the gods.
That sounds nice. Well, you're probably gonna die. And if I do, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just going to.
Changed up your look again, have you, Hydra?
Did she? A little bit. Oh, very much so. Oh my. I didn't even win last time. Ah. Oh, it's you Wavemaker one. I am dead. Like, genuinely, there is no way I can beat the Bone Hydra this time. Which annoys me to no end, but stop being in previous. Oh. Is there anything I can do? I don't think there is. I have 3 health and no way to heal more, so... Yeah, I knew that was not going to help. So there is that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's it for today. I have not managed anything. So there is that. I hope I'll be a little better next time. Um, it might take a while for me to get back to it, but sure. As to Book of Night, I do appreciate it. I think it's probably a decent book. It drags comparatively to Folk of Air. It does read older than that, but it's still very much the vibe of like you wanted to read YA, but not about teenagers. Which is good. It's fine. I enjoyed. I enjoyed the mystery. I hope to learn more. It's just a duology, and the second book is coming out, I think, in September. So I'm very happy about that because I cannot commit to like a long series if I don't know if it's going to end. Like ever be finished. No, because like we know what happened to the Game of Thrones. And it's a decent book. I'll continue. I'll do a bit more in-depth review of that next time, I think. Thank you very much for watching if you did, and see you next time. Bye!